I've never seen such a big crowd.
God is good. God is good. And all the time. That is his nature, isn't it? Today is a very great day. Please be seated. Today is a great day for us to be here on the hills of Cherangani. Before I begin my talk, I'm so happy to be here. It reminds me of many years of my youth, because we used to travel in these places. When someone was talking, I was being invited and saying, somebody said, talk to your people. Who are my people? You are my people. You are my people. Let me just start by telling you something that probably most of you don't know. Is that I was born in Baringo. Most of you, you have children born in Nairobi, Nairobi Hostel, Siji where. I was born in Kabarnet Hostel. And I was the first child to be born in that hostel. So I'm sorted. Thank you. To the patron of Cherish Program, Honorable Cabinet Secretary, my son, Kipchumba Murkomen, national and county government leaders present, representative and development partners and conservation organizations, community leaders, elders, athletes, youth, and participants of Peace and Conservation Run. Distinguished guests, good afternoon. What an interesting collection of Kenyans, runners, elders, youth, community leaders, all gathered on some of these beautiful hills. I'm deeply honored to be among you. Let me begin by thanking the patron of Cherish Program, Cabinet Secretary, Kipchumba Murkomen, and every partner who brought this day to life, including the nation and the country governments, development organization, athletes, and many volunteers who are here. And to every runner preparing for the race this morning, you are the message. Every step you take today is an announcement that this to let this ecosystem die in silence. Will not let it die. We'll conserve it. What are the values? The Cherangani Hills are beautiful and essential. This ecosystem covers 414,928 hectares. West Pokot and Uasin Gishu. Its rivers, like Rigathigachagua, Tarkwel, Nzoia, Perkera, sustain millions of Kenyans. Cherengani's forests regulate rainfall. They are the foundation of agriculture and provide water for hydraulic dams. Economic values of Kenya water towers ecosystem include Cherangani Hills was estimated at more than 3% of Kenya's GDP. But this treasure is still under threat. Forest cover in the Cherangani Hills ecosystem decreased by 14% between 1985 to the year 2020, with the leading causes being conservation of forest, cropland and grassland. The human activities driven this loss include illegal logging, charcoal burning, encroachment, and land clearing for agriculture, settlements, and many other uses. Unsustainable land use include overgrazing, land fragmentation, and clearing has led to widespread soil erosion and degradation. When you strip the slopes bare, the hills cannot hold. We learned the lesson at a terrible cost. Only 6 months ago, on the night of 31st October 2025, that is last year, heavy rain set off at the series of large landslide in the vicinity of Chesongoch in Elgeyo Marakwet country, killing over 50 people. That's sad indeed. The disaster struck villages of Kosengei, Kwenoi, Kaptul, and Kipkiron, claiming more than 39 lives, leaving 9 people missing, 32 injured, and rendering over 600 families homeless. It was a disaster. The area's steep slopes, combined with loose volcanic soils, become dangerously unstable when nurtured by intense rainfall. Human activities significantly make these natural risks worse. This mix of weak land, extreme weather, poor land use have created repeating disasters. Chesongoch should not have surprised anyone. It was a warning we had been given before, and delayed action for so long led to that disaster. Today, the National Youth Service, thank the National Youth Service, is building new houses for landslide survivors. We are grateful for that, but the houses built on bare hillside will face the same fate like what happened before. The real solution is restoration. The real answer is cherish. What is the vision of cherish, one may ask? That is why we are here. The cherish program is 10-year, 15 billion shillings intervention that says we will not wait for the next disaster. The targets are bold: restore more than 60,000 hectares of highly degraded slopes and lands and rivers, protect 20 springs, secure our water towers, create 500,000 green jobs for young people in beekeeping, agroforestry, and eco-tourism, and build last peace through sports, dialogue, and share economic opportunities. The program supports achievement of national goals, including Vision 2030 and Kenya National Tree Growing and Restoration Program, which targets increased Kenyan tree cover to 30% by the year 2032. This directly supports the President William Ruto's plan to plant 15 billion trees, a key national strategy. I think I better repeat that. President Ruto's plan is for us to plant 15 billion trees, a key national strategy. Now, for those of you who are in schools, I think tomorrow when you go to school or Monday when you go to school, write to us 15 billion in figures. What would it look like? And those are the number of trees that President is planning and hoping that will join him in planting in this country. Beyond the numbers, there's a living world here that we are in danger of losing forever. Cherangani Hills are home to rare plants and rare animals found nowhere else in the world but only in Cherangani Hills. These are the brother monkeys, crowned eagles, and bearded vulture. It is also home to special plants that do not grow anywhere else. Therefore, we must conserve them. The Kenya Forest Research Institute, the Kenya Forest Service, National Museums of Kenya, working with indigenous communities, have documented how forests, biodiversity, climate, and human well-being are deeply interconnected here. Their reports show that spreading it is not a waste. We are doing the right thing. As Kenya ambassador to UNEP, I see how this matches global efforts. With 1 million species facing extinction, with the resulting impact of billions of people in major global treaty, aims to stop agenda. The work is happening right here and is in this escarpment with your hands and your feet. The part you are playing here unique to this place. How about the issue of peace in this area? There is another important thing. When grazing land shrinks, when there's no water for livestock, communities turn to each other. The cattle thief is often simply a young man whose environment has collapsed around him. I'm glad the work that the Cabinet Secretary is doing here has actually bring a halt to these issues of threats to peace in this area. And Marakwet, at least, are running side by side. I'm repeating it. I know he said it, but I'm repeating it too. They are running side by side. Stands that you cannot restore ecosystem while communities are at war over what remains of it. Conservation and peace should not be seen as separate agenda because they are one and the same. Maybe I need to add something else. When we are talking Marakwet and the Kenyans, when they are running in Boston, what we see is a Kenyan running in Boston. We don't know where they come from. But when we see them winning the trophies, when they win the trophies in New York Marathon, London Marathon, we see Kenyans. And last time, when a Kenyan won the Boston Marathon, I was somewhere in the village. It was late in the night. And I had people came out of their houses with vuvuzela, whatnot, celebrating because a Kenyan had won. And these hills are the ones that are creating and giving birth to those Kenyans that win those races. A direct